Oh, welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 19th, 2025. We're going to be talking about TNA. I didn't get to watch it live because, again, my stream box did not let me watch it. Man, I don't know why it does that. But we did get some NXT stars showed up in TNA's show. And it's a lot of new faces, except for one. There's new faces that showed up in TNA, and we had interesting things to show up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even on the pre-show, we got some NXT stars showing up. We got the busted open people showing the preview of the matches that we're going to be seeing tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we got that Dave Guide, Tommy Dreamer, Gia Miller, and Mark Henry. Mark Henry showed up almost every single promotion here. He showed up on WWE. He showed up on AEW, TNA, MLW. You guys know he was there. He was in MLW when he got released from AEW. So this guy showed up everywhere. But they talked about the partnership between WWE and, well, mostly NXT and TNA, and everybody's happy about it. More opportunities for some of the stars that doesn't get shots on TNA. They could come to NXT, and some people that doesn't get a lot of opportunities on NXT, they could have a shot on TNA. So that's pretty cool to see, and they're all in the same page now. So I think we could see a lot more NXT stars showing up on TNA, not just one or two of people. We have multiple in this pay-per-view. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got NXT's. Well, we got Ariana Grace showed up. And she says, she has a lot of besties that's here tonight. And one of them showed up, and it was Adonis. Ashante the Adonis was here, and he did say Ariana Grace was looking good, but just for tonight. That's just rude. I don't know Carmen will like that, because they made it official between Carmen and Adonis on NXT last week. They even kissed, and now he's calling another girl good looking. I don't know Carmen will like that. So Adonis came out and he had an open challenge to any TNA superstar or wrestler, whatever you guys want to call TNA guys. And the person that accepted the match was Jake something. So we got NXT versus TNA. And it didn't work out for NXT because Jake something wins the match. I watched the pre-show because it was on YouTube. I didn't watch it on my streaming thing. So yeah, we got Frankie Kazarian versus Leon Slater. This kid is amazing. I would love to see him on NXT. Him with a match with some of these high flyers that NXT has. He fought almost everybody that's in TNA. That's a high flyer. I would love to see him go one-on-one with Nathan Frazer, Axiom, Wesley. Oh man, that would be great. Javon Evans, whenever he's ready to fight, when he's ready to wrestle, because he's not 100%. After one little hit on the face, he bleeds. So he's automatically cleared. There's a lot of great matches for Leon Slater for NXT. I don't care if it's on NXT or it's on TNA. Give it to me. Big guy versus big guy. If I had a match I really want to see, from TNA versus NXT, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of big guys, but I would like to see PCO in a match with some NXT guy. Or Sami Callihan and PCO as a tag team versus some other tag team. They could have a good match there. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Frankie Kazarian. Because Leon Slater wasn't paying attention because JDC was on commentary. Why? I have no idea. So he got a little distracted and he was trying to do his Swanton 450 splash. And then Frankie move, and he gets the win. And then, ladies and gentlemen, to start off the show, we got Moose versus Ace Austin for the X Division title. Moose showed us the new X Division title. It's nothing different. The design is the same thing, but the strap is a brown strap. It's like a normal belt. Like the ones that you hold up on your pants. I don't care about it. It wasn't anything crazy. I thought it would be something cool. Something with Moose be part of it. Like his logo is something like that. Or the system. No, we get the same design of X Division title. But it turns into a brown strap. I remember AEW did the same thing with the AEW World title when MJF won it. I hated it. I hated the Triple B because Triple B did not look any different than the AEW World title that John Mox is holding. The only thing that was different is the strap. I don't care. Oh, man. But ladies, I thought it was a pretty decent match. I saw some video clips. I did watch this one a little back. I didn't watch every single match back. I tried to see who could post it on social media or on Facebook. And then that's how I got my stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match, because of a little help of Alicia Edwards and JDC, Moose gets the win, and Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. The winner of that match is still your X Division champion, Moosey. And then the system was about to attack Ace Austin. They surrounded him while he was on the ground, hurt. They surrounded him and about to attack him until Eric Young and Steve Macklin came out. They're supposed to have a match with Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. I don't know what's going on with my throat now. So they all fought all over the place, and they finally got this match started. I thought it was pretty decent, and this is one of the matches I watched. But the winner of that match, and it was a surprising win, was Eric Young and Steve Macklin getting the win. Congrats to them. And then we got the Knockouts Tag Team titles on the line. We got Spitfire versus Ash and Heather. I don't think any NXT guys showed up in the last couple matches here. I don't think so. There was one for the Knockouts. There's one for the tag titles. I think that's mostly it, right? I think there was like 5 people. Adonis, Ariana Grace. I can't tell you guys which ones. Yeah, I think there's only 5 that showed up. And John Bradshaw Layfield. I will tell you guys more about that on the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Spitfire versus Heather and Ash for the tag team titles. Okay match. I did watch this match, but it was okay. Not a big fan of Ash, but Heather was good in the ring. Spitfire was good. Not a big fan of Ash. I'm not really a fan of her gimmick right now. It's just like she thinks she's a rich girl that thinks she could do whatever she wants. But the winner of that match, and still your Knockouts Tag Team Champion, Spitfire. We got Tessa Blanchard versus Jordan Grace. The fans not happy with Tessa Blanchard back in the TNA. The commentary was talking about Tessa Blanchard leaving TNA when she was no show in one of the pay-per-views during the pandemic. All that stuff, and now she's back, and not a lot of people are happy about it. But it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Tessa Blanchard, getting the win against Jordan Grace because this is Jordan Grace's last match on TNA because she's going to be a free agent very soon. And she might be coming to WWE. That would be cool. We have Mike Satana versus Josh Alexander in an I Quit match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Alexander's group was banned. Except for him. I did not watch this match. I kind of watched some of the Tessa Blanchard match, but ladies and gentlemen, I heard it was a pretty crazy match, but the winner of that match that made somebody say I quit, the winner of that match was Mike Satana. But Josh Alexander says now Mike Satana is like the man of TNA. He says, I said I quit, but I quit TNA too. So he quits TNA as well because he's going to be a free agent somewhere in February. Will we see Josh Alexander come to WWE? Or was that the only time that we might have him? This partnership? But he's leaving. It's going to be the last time. We have the Hardys versus the Rascals for the World Tag Team titles, but they got some guests to watch their match. Ladies and gentlemen, the NXT's Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazer and Axiom, was sitting near the ramp to watch this match. But a little problems. The Hardys got a little problem with them because they kind of landed in their laps. And Nathan and Axiom did not like that. Matt Hardy trying to cool them down. And then the Rascals did a springboard, accidentally hit Axiom and Nathan Frazer. The Hardys retained the titles. But we heard, and it was breaking news, that next week on TNA Live, Nathan Frazer and Axiom will defend their NXT Tag Team titles in a TNA ring against the Rascals. Remember, the Rascals was supposed to have a title match months ago, but they were in the Wesley and Zachary Wentz rivalry, so Trey Miguel got attacked, so they couldn't do the tag team match. So now they're going to do it, but this time it's going to be on TNA. What does NXT have? We will find out when NXT happens. We got Masha Slamovich versus Rosemary for the Knockouts World Title for the in a Orange House of Fun match, and the winner of that match and still your champion was Masha Slamovich. But she got a little guess as well. The same person that she had a little glare on NXT, Cora Jade, showed up on NXT. I mean on TNA, not NXT. She's on NXT. TNA, she showed up and had a face-to-face with Masha Slamovich. If she can't win a shot of the Women's North American title or the NXT Women's title, she goes for the Knockouts title. Let's see what happens there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the world title. We got Joe Hendry versus Nick Neville. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Frankie Kazarian tried to cash in his cup until John Layfield came out and made sure Mr. Frankie Kazarian couldn't win and cash in. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and your new TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry. Did you believe? Anything could happen when you believe. I just read that. I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty awesome. This partnership is happening. The crossovers is happening. Let's see what NXT has. We know what's going on with TNA. We have tag team titles. Not TNA tag team titles, but NXT tag team titles. Could this be the history making? That the Rascals wins titles that's not in their show. Will this be the history? Because now when they win it, it won't mean anything. They don't have to vacate it. Why? Because they have a multi-year deal with this partnership. So they could go to NXT, they could defend it on TNA, they could do whatever they need to do. So I'm hoping that they might win it. And we could see the NXT Tag Team titles on both brands. They have to do that one time. during this partnership. They had to do it one time. Somebody from TNA or from NXT wins their titles. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys didn't know, people are going crazy in the United States. This is not wrestling related, but everybody was going crazy in the United States because TikTok was supposed to be banned because of Joe Biden. But, ladies and gentlemen, I believe today, I think it was today, that the ban was lifted thanks to Donald Trump. So everybody was happy, and some people were happy. A lot of people. I see a lot of videos saying goodbye to TikTok. This is my last video on TikTok. I have TikTok, but I'm not in America, so it doesn't hurt me. But it hurts a lot of Americans that watch TikTok or make TikTok videos. And yeah, there's a lot of people was upset, and now they're happy because TikTok is back, and they got what they wanted, I guess. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. What is your guys' predictions or your dream matches with TNA wrestlers versus NXT wrestlers? I really wanted to see Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz actually go for those tag titles. I was upset when they said they couldn't do it because of this rivalry. But now they're not in the rivalry. And it's in TNA. I want to see it. I want to see this match. It's great to see this match. I want to see this match. There's a lot of dream matches I would like to see. But the sucky part is that the person I want to see, Josh Alexander, in NXT is not going to happen. But he could come to NXT and he still could go back to TNA. But he said he quit TNA. Is he allowed coming back after he quits? I have no idea. But that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler Zeltz. I thought it was an interesting pay-per-view. I wish I could watch it live. But some interesting faces showed up on TNA. Not the same people that was on the last crossover. It is all different except for Ariana Grace. Adonis never been in TNA. Nathan Fraser and Axiom. Cora Jade. Those are top names right now. Champions. Tag team champions showed up. Cora Jade is a top name. I say Adonis is in the top name because he's been on NXT almost every single week now because of the Carmen and Adonis thing. But he is a top guy in NXT right now. Because he's been shown he had something to do. And now he has a match on TNA. He's the only NXT star that actually had a match in the pay-per-view. I was hoping that somebody from NXT does something in the world title. Or go face-to-face with Joe Hendry. And maybe challenge him for the world title. But that could happen on TNA Impact. We don't know how many times they're going to have NXT stars. They could come every single week. Or it could be every 2 weeks. They have no idea. But that's all for today. Tell us out. See you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. Penta made his debut. What else is Raw going to have? We got the Royal Rumble coming up very soon in February the 1st. Hope you guys are ready. This is my favorite time of the year, and people are saying Joe Hendry could bring that world title. That world title never showed up. That world title never showed up on NXT before or any WWE television. It could do it this year. Because if Joe Hendry go in the Royal Rumble match, the Knockouts title always been on the show. Like, Jordan Grace's been on there multiple times. Mickey James was the Knockouts champion. But the two versions of the Knockouts title, the designs, both of them was on a WWE television. The X Division title was. The Knockouts tag team titles wasn't. And all of that stuff. And the digital media world title. But it could happen. But the question is it just NXT and TNA's partnership? They said the WWE, but only NXT stars showed up on the pay-per-view. And they featured NXT on their video package that they have. So it could be just NXT. I don't know it's WWE, but remember, NXT stars showed up on the Royal Rumble as well. So I think the Royal Rumble, I think we could see the Royal Rumble, see the Royal Rumble have some TNA stars. I think so, because it's TNA guys right now is like NXT stars because of the partnership. And NXT stars is like TNA stars. That's how I see it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler Zell, I need to stop talking. Tyler Zell, see you guys on Tuesday.